Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
Pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, number 12. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
On the ground, and foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To the right side, and he handles it himself for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Christian Yancey.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Christian Yancey. That one at 95 missed up top. And that is ball one. One out, base is empty. Off the mark there. 2-1. Just missed.
Outside.
(3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Digging in, Jimmy Fox in the dirt. Fox in his second season, only 18 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. Runner takes off. Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Gets it to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Betts.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Betts matched a homer in his last game. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Runner at second, 2 down. Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Back here at Oracle Park, showing the slab in today's game. Number 27. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
And digging in for San Francisco, number 29.
Number 29.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to two strikes.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Hitless of the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. That's too low.
Damn.
And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Number 6 in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Giants go down quietly, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Bill Dickey. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Johnny Frederick will hit next. Homered last night, added another hit as well. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that is out of play.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That one missed.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And there's a ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Man at first with one gone. Next for Cincinnati, Al Rosen. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And here it comes. Just off the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. And there's two away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Orlando Hudson. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 3. Reds leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right field. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And that's in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
2-2 to count.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a man on base to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Now a pop-up on the infield. In position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's the catcher trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That's in there. 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Swing and a ball popped up. Ramirez makes the grab, 1 down.
Now down, number 7.
Back to the top of the lineup, Franco getting ready to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in there.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
In now for the Reds, Christian Yancey worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
And downstairs. 2 out, space is empty.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a foul ball. And that just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one ripped. That's back into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He'll circle the bases. His second of the year. It's 1-0. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jimmy Fox. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Mookie now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series. Next pitch is outside. Hit on the ground to short, Ramirez. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Shortstop, number 13.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, third baseman, number 5.
Now the third baseman looking for his first big league hit right here. And that's outside.
Nope, that's down.
That clips the corner. That one missed.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now the Giants pitcher. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 2 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Bill Dickey. And that one a little bit high.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Johnny Frederick. First offering, and it just misses. Frederick, in his rookie season, 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. The 1-0. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And now it's going to be Al Rosen. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a good eye there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Dickey leads off first with 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Now it's the second baseman, Orlando Hudson. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So here's the Reds pitcher. 0 for 1 so far. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Now 1-1.
1-1.
In the air, right side. Judge makes the catch, and that'll do it. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, number 29.
That one misses. Ball 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch
Ball
misses. 2-2. This one smashed down the right field line. Betts makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch.
0-1.
That time taking, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a
No
note.
ball,
You see
2
the
strikes.
hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The Reds leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just
0-1.
missed.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's the left fielder. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to
0-2.
pitch well up until this point.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Giants leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that one is in for a strike. Right side. Altuve tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now batting, number 21.
Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Yancey. That's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now the first baseman, Jimmy Fox. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Mike Trout. That's off the mark. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes yard to left. His second of the year. It's 2-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Number 52 takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Comes up empty.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
That one is absolutely belted. Holy Toledo! His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the third baseman. That's in there. Going one. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Number 5 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One down. And now the Giants pitcher went down on strikes his first time through. Now a blooper back behind short. And it's in there. Base hit. And the pitcher with a base hit. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter. That misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one misses, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that misses, and it's 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hey!
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He rocketed that one out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 5-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Number 27 done for the afternoon, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Scott Shields.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Still only one out here in the inning. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball inside.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got it. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 5 and the Reds 2. Back here in San Francisco, Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now back, number 12.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bill Dickey, 1 for 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And the 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now back, number 6.
Next for Cincinnati, Johnny Frederick. He is struck out and he is walked. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch kicks away. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring.
Left field, he's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 5-3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Al Rosen, the next to hit for the Reds. He's got some power, no doubt. Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, number 63, He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Dickey over at second, one down. And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe. And it's a one-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. Orlando Hudson digs in now. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Pinch hitter coming on, Rafael Palmeiro.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Tip into the mid, struck him out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Reds 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Francisco Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Just missed.
Ball one.
Rodriguez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And that's downstairs. And the count now 2-0.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
There's a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Chad Green getting loose out there. Number 19 getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs. And that's outside. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Here's the catcher.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That misses the zone. 1-0. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And
That's
another
outside.
ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0. That's inside.
3 balls, no strike.
And there's the automatic. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
And ball
Ball
4,
four, that's
2
up.
aboard.
Now batting, number 13.
First and second, 1 out. Ramirez, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Two on, 1 out, and that one fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, number 5.
Now the third baseman.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And that's
Ball left off the
outside.
plate.
And that is ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him. That ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Reds 4. Back here at Oracle Park, top of inning number 7, and now the shortstop, Franco.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Stepping in, Christian Yancey. Just missed. Peralta, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. Just missed.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Altuve handles it. Throws to first. And that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And the batter now, Jimmy Fox. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. A 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They trail it 5-4. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Chad Green. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 38.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Will Clark.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he swings through that one.
Well, pretty clear to me.
No
He was
ball,
trying to go
2 strikes.
deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next
1 ball,
offering way off
2
the
strikes.
plate.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Tap
2 balls,
dances out of the
2
way of that
strikes.
one. Here's the 2-2. And the slider just misses. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And here's the first baseman. First pitch
Outside, that's the ball.
misses. That's towards center. Frederick squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants.
2 down, bases empty. Jose Altuve now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Fly ball to right. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Saito.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 3. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Ball one, no strike. That's ball two.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little
Two
bit.
balls, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Outside, 3-2 now. Dickey in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Dickey up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Frederick in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swung on, belted. And it hits the top of the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Frederick getting ready to hit. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And there's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The count's full.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. So the tying run at second, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Brett Butler. 2 on, 1 out. Rosen will hit next.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. his 4th home run of the season, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-5. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
1 down. Orlando Hudson, the next to hit for the Reds. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, number 54. This is his 3rd time out this year. Swinging a foul straight back. That's in there, and that is strike 2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Shane Mack.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Edwin Diaz.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. Check swing, no appeal. And the 3-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outside.
Ball outside.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside.
Nope.
2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Trout. Liner, and this could be trouble. And it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Now it's the Giants catcher. Golden opportunity right here. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Mike Piazza. Chance to drive in 2 for him. 1 out. Runners at second and third. And fouled off. Second and third here. 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Ground ball left side. And it's just foul. That was close. 1 down. Runners at second and third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ramirez digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. That's the inning. Giants leave a couple, and they're down 7-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now here is Franco. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, number 21.
So digging in, Christian Yancey. He blasted 1 out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
There's the strike. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That one down the line, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fastball right back to the mound. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So 2 down now, and here is Jimmy Fox. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Reds 7 and the Giants 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Number 19.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Foul ball there. In for a strike. 0-2 now. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes. Nope, outside.
And it remains 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
So now a pinch hitter, Manny Ramirez.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Manny Ramirez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's the pinch runner, number 2. First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
No strikes.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 19 done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. David Phelps on to pitch here.
Number 41.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 on, 1 out. Popped up. Franco makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
So they're down to their final out. And here is number 6. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That's too low. And that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And the Giants walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.